Okay, so it is now 3:30 a.m. and I was really drowsy for about 10 minutes. But at the exact same time, as is very common, right, so many, like an hour, so many hours after I take my medication, I suddenly became very hungry, just not really physically hungry, but must eat food now hunger. So, and I wasn't going to be able to sleep until I took care of that. And I made the wise choice. I didn't eat the pudding. I didn't eat the cornbread. I had an orange. And laid back down. And found myself wide awake again. So, I took a little bit more Xanax. I can't take any more. If this doesn't work, then that's just tough luck for me. Because in the morning, early, I have to give my dog an insulin shot and make sure he eats. And if I take any more medication to make me sleep, I will be too drowsy and screw it up, and that would be very bad. And we all know, though, if I don't sleep, then I'm just gonna grow more and more hyper the next day and have more difficulty sleeping the next night. Unless, of course, I plummet into a depression. I don't know which is going to happen. It seems like it's one or the other these days. So, but you see, every time I close my eyes to try to daydream, that's what I do before I fall asleep, just complete fantasies. Totally out of this world, I'm from an alien race on the Starship Enterprise, or I'm a warrior princess in Greece, the time of gods and goddesses. Just crazy stuff. It relaxes me usually, but tonight, every time my eyelids drop, my brain goes darting from idea to idea, and I cannot daydream. I cannot focus. I cannot relax. My brain, my body feels better. My body's not tingling, intense, and itching to move. So the Xanax took care of that. But my brain is still just... My brain still wants to get up and get on the internet, do some research on anything. Research stuff to research. Write. Hey, let's write some poetry, music. Let's listen. Let's organize the iPod. Let's clean the bathroom again. Let's go outside and go for a walk. Do some jumping jacks. Let's write a book. And like, it's like when I close my eyes, visually in my brain, I'm going from image to image. Like it's like take 20 different daydreams that I may have been entertaining in the past month, and I close my eyes instead of just going down one path and following it through until I fall asleep. My brain is just snatching little snippets of FBI agent, alien race, princess warrior, mental patient, famous author, just, it's just a mess up there. And what's frustrating for me is that this doesn't always come out in a way that other people can see how much chaos is going on and how disjointed things are in my head. And I can really come off together. And it's not until I am just super out of it and that it becomes obvious to other people that something's not right. And it's not really fair to me. I mean, nothing's fair, but obviously, but you know, I mean, at least if I were like talking to myself and answering voices or talking about things that I saw, you know, like hallucinations and stuff, and then people would at least be going, oh, okay, well, yeah, you know, and it's just not apparent, my disability, I guess you could say. But if you were to get in there right now, you know, it's like a being at a carnival at night with all the bright lights and all the things moving and all the games going and all those guys calling out, what do they call those guys, to come to their booth, and all the couples holding hands and laughing and giggling and people getting sick and buying food, and it's just so stimulating and overwhelming, and you don't want it to end, and you don't want to go home, and you want it to be night, and you want to be at the carnival forever. You win prizes and get big giant stuffed animals and waste money. That's what is going on in my head, and yet I can sit still. Well, that's enough for now. I'm gonna give it another try.